Hey everyone, Mike here, K8MRD Radio Stuff. It's Monday, April 23rd, 2018, which means it's new radio day. Just got in the mail from R&L Electronics, the Yaesu FT-891, along with a power supply. So we're gonna hook it up and look at it and hopefully make some contacts on the air. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Alright, so first thing out of the box is the switching mode power supply. This came, I was looking on their website just for the radio, and then they had the deal that you buy the radio had the $50 coupon from Yaesu, and for another like $40 you could get this power supply. So figured, what the heck, I can always use another power supply, so let's see what this is about. This is just the R&L Electronics brand. Nothing fancy, probably, I wouldn't imagine, but hey, I can use another power supply, so that's fantastic. It's super awesome that R&L Electronics is in Ohio, just south of me here in Michigan, because it only took a couple days for this to get here. I actually ordered it on Friday, and it was in Michigan on Saturday morning at like 4 in the morning, sitting at UPS. I'm tracking it, and UPS is closed on the weekends. So it was actually sitting about 12 miles east of me in a city called Madison Heights, I believe. And I couldn't get it until today when they finally delivered it. And I had it shipped to my work, so I had to drive out there and get it. But we made it, it's all good. I'm happy. So here is the R&L Electronics RLPS 30M. Fantastic. It's already got a scratch on it right out of the box. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, but that's okay. Little cigarette lighter plug there. You can switch this from volts to amps. So that's kind of neat. Not sure what a shifter is, but it's got one of those too. Let's see, on the back, we've got some binding posts that I'll have to make a little pigtail for the power poles. Good size fan. Oh, made in China. You know, the Chinese always make good stuff. And that's the power supply. So that's pretty neat. But anyway, we're not here for a stinking power supply. Let's get to the 891. This will be exciting. Okay guys, I got the power poles hooked up and the power supply is on. I actually did read the manual. This shifter is, you adjust this to eliminate any noise you might be getting because it is a switching power supply. So I have another switching power supply in the shack and I haven't had any problems yet, but who knows. I'm not actually gonna, I probably won't be using this one for this radio anyway. I think I'm gonna throw it in my living room to power my little TYT 8600, the little waterproof guy. Okay, have not turned this on yet, so we're all gonna see this at the same time. And then this plastic here. Oh, it's such a joy to remove it. So let's hold down the power switch here. And that is really bright and you can't see it in the thing. Fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. I may or may not have forgot to plug the antenna in, so here is round 2. And I figured out how to dim the light so you can actually see the screen now. So for the very first time, take 2, here's the powering out of the Yaesu. Yaesu the radio. So that's more better. Let's see here. Amps, we're drawing, looks like we're drawing a little less than an amp. That's at 13 volts, that's fantastic. Let's get rid of this plastic here. Ooh, hey, there goes that granule. That's fantastic. So I just have this hooked up to a 4020 dipole outside. Let's see if we can hear any goings on here. Probably not. Well, I did a lot of stuff on 40 last night. The band was surprisingly open. Had like a 3-hour long QSO with Ben November 9 Lima, Uniform Charlie. I was getting this radio, and it was funny because there was a guy calling CQ out of Kentucky. I hadn't worked Kentucky yet, so I came back to him. He had just gotten this radio yesterday, and or within a couple days, and I just got this radio today, so that's fantastic. That might be a station. Oh, wow. That was ARRL. That's pretty neat.
W1AW, QRZ. This is November X-ray 3.
I think that's ARRL now. W1AW, isn't it? Somewhere. We should probably work them, huh? I was trying to save my first contact for Larry, but if the ARRL is out, I have no idea what the power is even at on this thing. I don't know if it's already at 100 or if it's at 5 or but whatever.
W1AW, QRZ.
Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta.
November X-ray 3 Zulu.
Well, he didn't hear me.
Can you come back?
Let me see. W1AW. Yeah, that's the ARRL. Just pulling up it on my logging software. You can see the power go up, so I guess it's on 100 watts. It's pointed due west. I'm due west of Connecticut and Detroit, so.
We'll try to pick it up again in a few minutes, but thanks for coming
This thing
back.
sounds awesome. I don't even have any noise filters or anything on. There's way less noise than on the 450. I wish I had one of those antenna switchers. I could do a comparison.
QSL, I've got you Kilo 4, Kilo Papa Tango in Kingsport, Tennessee, and I missed your name on that, but the name here is Dave, Delta Alpha Victor Echo, QSL. Very good hearing, I got it that time.
Yeah, he's almost 20 over. That's what everyone was last night. 10 to 20 over. Crazy. And it's like 1:45 in the afternoon.
Having a good time this afternoon, picking up a lot of the calls, especially from the 3 and 4 land down there. So things are going.
Oh, I'm gonna give you a call from the 8 land. Oh, there's a scope on here. Let's see this guy. What, do you lose the audio when you...
Group 3 of it. We're running different stations.
Well, that's kind of stupid. They didn't tell me about that on the review videos,
I'm
but...
the only one that's getting anything
That's
on
okay,
40
maybe
meters.
it's
No
too
one's
much
getting
anyway.
anything on the other ones. The band seems to be pretty dead today, but
Hurry up.
I guess that's the word facing for a while. Anyway, 73, thanks for coming back to me. This is W1AW, Clearhook K4 Kilo Papa Tango in Kingsport. 73, have a great day. W1AW, QRZ.
Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta.
Kilo 8, Mike Romeo Delta, come back.
Yeah, Roger, the name is Mike. I just got a new radio, just plugged in the FT-891 that I got about 20 minutes ago, and heard you calling CQ and making a little YouTube video for my channel. You're my first contact on the new radio with the ARRL. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, that's good. Glad we could be the first contact. I can tell you that radio is really sounding great. A beautiful signal, everything coming through great on the whole thing. What's your QTH?
I'm in West Bloomfield, Michigan, a suburb of Detroit, a little bit northwest of Detroit. You're coming in, you're peaking about 10, sometimes 20 over here into Michigan.
So you're coming through at a good 5.9, S5, S9 at times. It's going back and forth. We have an awful lot of static coming on today, but your signal is nice and clear.
Well, that's awesome. I'm just running a homebrew 2-element fan dipole cut for 40 and 20. And this, I'll tell you what, man, this radio is sounding absolutely awesome. I usually run an FT-450. That was my first HF rig. And this thing, the noise is way down from what it usually is. So that is fantastic.
Yeah, you've been having a very steady S9 plus or S9 plus on the meter here that last broadcast. So it's coming through nice. We're having some real good signal. 40 meters on your antenna. That's really what you need right now. 40 is about the only band that's even open right now for any period of time. QSL.
Yeah, and it's weird because I'm usually a 20-meter guy, and I actually just had like a nice long 3-hour QSO with a whole bunch of people jumping in and out last night. So 40 is doing something weird, and I'm enjoying it. So it's been pretty cool. So anyway, I'll let you get back to making contacts. Thank you for picking up my station. Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey. This is Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta 73.
Mike, and congratulations on that new rig. It's really doing a good job for you. This is W1AW clear or closing on K8MRD.
That's awesome.
W1AW QRZ. November X-ray 3 Zulu.
First contact, ARRL. Thanks, Dave. Man, so there you go. Very first contact, just hooked it up. My antenna is a 1-to-1 Ballon with 100 feet of RG8X that I made from 14 gauge wire that I bought from Home Depot. And it's just hanging up in my trees on the side of my lot, maybe 20 feet off of the air. This thing sounds phenomenal. We'll see if we can get into... let's see if we can make... Oh, I gotta log that contact. What frequency is that? 7.210 and 100 watts. Sorry, just adding this to my log here. He said I had a solid 5.9. I'm going to give him, we'll just throw him a 5.9 as well. And we're going to log the ARRL to the ARRL logbook. That's awesome. Save that contact for sure. Wow, thanks, Dave. Thanks, R&L Electronics, for having an awesome deal on this. So, that's sweet. Oh, yeah, these things do stuff. You know, I've never really needed to do much of this stuff. I just run barefoot. I don't really do, whoops. I've never really needed to use, like, the noise filters and things. But let's, I mean, you see there's hardly any noise. That's the noise blanker. I don't want the noise blanker. I want the... what's it called? I want the DNR. That was the thing that everyone on the videos was showing. That guy. Oh, yeah. If that fluttering's from the power supply, probably not. So we've got an A. Somehow there's a B. Oh, B. Yeah. UFO B. Oh, that doesn't do anything.
You can do with that extra ticket. So congratulations on it. Glad that we were able to work with you on it and give you the first contact on that ticket. So again.
You have to look at what that does. But that's pretty awesome. Oh. Ha! AB, there you go. Okay. So the AB switch up here. So now, okay. And then I want that to be 20 meters. Man, I'll tell you what, this knob is smooth. The 450, it's tiny. I don't really use this thing too much because, again, little Tootsie Roll fingers, but it's got a good weight to it. It is nice. It's like butter. So Tony K9ARV, he just got the ICOM, what is he running, the 703 now. He's loving that, his new portable rig. Now, I have not used that, but I'll tell you what, this thing is freaking awesome. I wonder if this... Oh, that changes your VFO down there. Okay. That changes your band. Okay. I'm going to have to change that because I like to use this to to actually scroll through the bands. Let's get back down into our frequencies here. Now, like I just told Dave, I don't usually have as much success on 40 meters, although I'm not usually on it as much, because I've worked most of my DX on 20 meters. But it was pretty good and dead today. But I just wanted to tune around. Someone's there on 14.3. Let's see. Noise reduction. Man, it just goes right out. I gotta figure out how to program that in there, because that was one of the features about this radio that I really... Oh, yeah, look at that. Pulled him right out. Can't hear him. Oh, is that my gain? Yeah, okay. I don't think I had the gain all the way up. For some reason, Claire is your back button. Claire. Let's see, what's that to use? Oh, there we are. So there's your clarifier. Every now and again I use that. Not too often, though. I don't know if I'd give it a dedicated home screen. Let's see. Oh, there's someone over there. What's that? Maybe nothing. Oh, there's someone. So that's kind of weak that it cuts out the... Oh, that's way down there. Oh, that's FT-8. Duh, that's always going on. That's kind of weak that it cuts out the volume on here, like I said, but whatever. I got a scope. Let's see who this station is. That's probably... That's kind of neat, though. You can at least see... Who's this? Oh, that's probably one of those nuts. Oh, he is. He's coming solid 5.9. Well, that's the old YL net. I'll give him a check into that. Man, I'm telling you what, I'm giving this a solid like 15 out of 10. This radio is awesome, so I'm gonna hook this up to my battery and see what I can do. So anyway, you guys just saw the new unboxing. Watched me work the ARRL. That's so cool. I've never worked that before. And you heard it yourself. Great setting report on that microphone. I was not using the SM58. So that's pretty sweet. So hey, thanks for watching. If I might throw some more video up here if I get outside today and do some portable stuff. I'm definitely going to be screwing around with radio today. So thanks for watching. 7.3s. This is Mike K8MRD radio stuff. Thanks for watching. I am a new channel. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. I do plan on making more of these videos, and this radio right here, I plan on taking out to some parks. Me and a buddy, me and a couple people have actually talked about going out doing some parks on the air stuff. More just screwing around than a formal type thing. But yeah, you'll be seeing more of this radio for sure. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching 7.3's K8MRD.